You good?
I'm fucking. Oh, boy.
Yeah. It's that busy I can justify overdosing on my fucking ADHD medication. The pill in hand. One. Ooh. Three. 3 pills for me.
Should look at isolating the fucking audio later, because maybe then they can just like keep Discord separate.
Yeah, it just sounds like you're talking to yourself like a madman.
No, because I've got two separate mics. So like I can flip the one on my headset up, and you guys on Discord won't hear me talking to the chat. Because I have the boom mic for the streaming. So like if I've got the Discord isolated, yeah, separate. Like I could turn the big one off and use the headset one. And switch between. Chances are, though, I'd be talking to one of you guys and then fucking put the other one on. I have no idea what the fuck I was doing. Either of you seen anything for Stalker 2 yet?
Only trailers. And like, not even like all of them, I was like 1 or 2 over the past couple of years.
Yeah. Because I never played the first one, so I've got no idea how like different it is from the first one.
I think the general idea is like it's basically like, you know, if Stalker 1 was made, you know, now and not, you know, 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, because I'm enjoying this, I'm not against buying older games. So I might try the first one. But I mean, this one so far is basically Skyrim with guns.
Fuck these customers.
But Batman, have you ever heard of the trolley problem?
Oh, that fucking reminds me of the it's like a voice actor who's got really good range, so he's good at impersonating like other video game characters. He did like a Max Payne one. It's like, before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. What a stupid fucking quote. I'm killing way more than 2 people, idiot.
Yeah.
Dig a mass grave.
Hey, mass graves are efficient.
Yeah.
Fucking the manual labor of digging individual graves? Fuck that shit.
What's the thing, right? You don't even have to dig a mass grave. You have the first guy dig a grave twice the size he needs, then you have the second guy build the one twice the size he needs, and you always have space for a third.
So instead of a firing line, it's just a sequence of someone digging the grave for the person next to them.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
But each of them's like, maybe I'll be the last guy. Maybe I'll get away.
What was that dude that's that like this was like during fucking like the cocaine empire in Colombia and whatnot? Dude survived 2 firing squads because he managed to be like, you know, behind the bodies as they landed on top of him, and then he crawled out of the pits later. Yeah, the fact that happened twice to one guy.
Well, he learned from the first one, didn't he? Be the guy at the back of the fucking plane.
Yeah, stand at the back.
Yeah.
I hear you used to work with Nimble. I'm looking for him.
Yeah, I did. He wasn't much help, though. I sent him to a snort cave. All he had to do was hit a button. I haven't heard any explosions yet. The bastard sure was glad to get his pay up front. Now I remember why they called him Nimble.
What kind of job were you working on with Nimble?
Something for the Sultan. He's a scumbag, of course, but he's a very thorough scumbag. He asked us to mop up the local mutants, so his boys wouldn't be so scared to cross the swamps.
Can you give me the coordinates to the cave? I'll try looking for him.
What's the point? He's already drinking away the Sultan's advance somewhere. Sure, you can have it. Quiet! Did you hear that?
What?
The creature's here! Come on, grab your biggest gun. This is gonna be one hell of a hunt.
Once I reload, you're finished!
Here's a little present for you. Hope to see you around. Good hunting.
Dennis,
Yeah.
you seen that Black Ops 6 clip where the dude on fucking stakeout keeps getting killed by the bat? He's like, fuck you. Fuck you. This is the fucking third time. Holy fuck. I think I've got it some. Yeah.
Even now, if you go on stakeout, there's still people grinding out the fucking bat kills.
This is the only map you can really do it.
Yeah. It's the same with the drill. Any of the melee weapons, people are picking up that on stakeout. Same with shipment, basically.
Just give us a fucking melee only server. Problem is with the bat, like even though it's like standard hits is 2 hits, if you hold right click, it locks you.
That's
into
why
it.
you do it on
Yeah.
core.
Yeah.
That's the thing, a melee only server would just come down to people with like the basic knife sliding in your ankles constantly.
Go for the shins. Dennis, did you play Splinter Cell Blacklist?
Probably not. I don't remember the name of it, so yeah.
Yeah, it was the last proper Splinter Cell game they made. A lot of people didn't like it because it wasn't Michael Ironside voicing Sam.
Okay.
The game was like, it played like a fucking Splinter Cell game, so I didn't really have an issue with it. But there was one brutal ass takedown you do on the final bad guy where Sam, because like that was the one where they introduced the karambit as like Sam's main melee weapon.
It's like back in the neck or something.
Nah, well, like this guy wants to take him alive, but he also wants to make sure he doesn't get away because he's gotten away a few times in the story. So Sam, like, the guy's trying to is on top of him trying to punch him, and Sam gets his knife, flips over, grabs his leg, and then from the
Fucking tendon.
from the front he cuts above the kneecap, and then he cuts the tendon behind the ankle.
Yeah, fuck right.
Yeah, it's like that you ain't ever using that leg ever again.
Nope.
Not with how deep a karambit can cut. I still find it funny karambits are illegal for the same reason that fucking Balisong butterfly knives are illegal.
They look
It's
scary.
not because it's got nothing to do with like how dangerous they are to other people. It's because too many fuckheads buy them online, try
That's
to do
true,
tricks
yeah.
with them, and then end up at the fucking ER.
I thought it was more just some politician saw it, thought it was scary, and said no. But no, that makes sense. People spinning around like a dickhead and losing their fucking fingers and shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the amount of damage a fucking karambit can do to a person, you can do the same with a fucking box cutter. Like,
Yeah, but I can see people like putting it on their finger and spinning it full speed into their fucking pinky.
well, no, when you spin it, it flies right past your wrist. Like, I've got a
Yeah,
practice
that too
one,
then, yeah.
and even then, like, because it's metal, it's just not sharp. Even then, I still wear like a leather cuff around my arm,
Yeah.
like around my wrist, because yeah, be a fucking trip to the ER I'd rather avoid.
The thing with Balisong is you just get a training one and fucking put a real blade in it.
It's metal, but it's got like I'm pretty sure the blade's aluminum, and it's got lots of holes drilled in it. So like even if you sharpened it, it would probably break.
No, as I said, like you only need the handle. Like you can get a training one and just
Yeah,
cut
but
a
at
fucking
that point,
file.
you might as well just make a whole knife from scratch, right?
Yeah, which I've seen people do as well because they're such a simple mechanism.
A lot of people make karambits out of fucking wrenches because
they've already got the loop.
circular- Yeah.
Rail spikes is good as well because the steel's already hard. Like it's already a good steel.
I always loved railway spike knives.
Yeah, they're great.
Such a stupid concept, like, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, they happen to be the same kind of steel you want, so it works out.
I don't know who you are, Stalker, but you best run. Shit. Fuck. That was a little too close. I thought it was game over for sure.
Clear. Skybase.
Sir, I demand you give me that shotgun or I'm taking it off your corpse.
You good now, bro? That's what I thought. 2 close calls in a minute. Not cool. Fucking snorks, man. You were asking about clear sky. What do you want to know?
The night back at the old bridge, you stole my scanner and gave me a hell of a headache.
That's horseshit, man. I ain't been back at the old bridge in a long time. Shit. I'm just a guide. I was only showing the way, all right?
Yeah? Come on, Olympians.
It was a run-of-the-mill job where the customer's kind of shady, all obsessed with a monolith and shit. But I'm not in the business of killing stalkers.
But you are in the business with Faust.
Ain't that bad.
Yeah, but he did spare us.
Maybe a couple of screws loose, but here in the zone, don't exactly make him unique. Although, that whole blind thing, I think it's a crock of shit.
He spared us. We owe him.
That's a pretty stupid take. Any others?
Oh yeah, lots. You, patch me up and I'll share everything.
Stop pretending and get up.
Sure. Ask away. I'll tell you whatever you want, then I'm out of here. I'm fucking done. Finita la comedia. Fucking swamps, man. I gotta deal with some bullshit every single time.
Why did you decide to work with Faust?
Because he paid me in artifacts. Some military-grade weapons, too. Ward shit. I even got a Gauss rifle. Sold it in the blink of an eye, although I should have auctioned it off. I don't know how he got to clear sky, or why I had to guide his men there and back. That's none of my business. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
What is clear sky anyway?
He used to be a faction. They broke up a long time ago. I used to help them out here and there, fetching stuff, running errands. They paid and fed me well, so I never asked them what they were after. Now, Faust has taken over what's left of their base. He even somehow got around Kalencha's defenses. His men still need a guide, but he's walking around like he owns the place. Don't look at me like that. I don't get it either.
What?
How do I get
finally
to
got
clear
the
sky?
ability that lets me be
I
stupid.
saved your life once,
And it looks
and now
cool.
I just might save it again. Don't go
Yeah.
there. Steer clear
Minus the looking cool
of
part.
that place.
I should have shot you after all.
Fine.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Wanna
Funny.
die? Be my guest. Here's a map. Professor Kalencha set up some defenses when you left Clear Sky. You can't get
That's
through
fine. If I ever
without
feel good
this
about
map.
myself, I just
There are
want to be
beacons
good
on
for
the
love
map.
life.
You have to calibrate 4 of them to your signal. Then you can get through the ruins of the
Exactly.
swamps and into Clear Sky. Any
No
other
comment on
questions?
You don't need a comment. We're all well aware.
Who is this Kalanchai?
A scientist. Very smart guy. He was a Clear Sky too. He knew things were going south.
I wonder if this dragon
He's
is
the one that gave me the map.
fucking
Told me all about the
bleeding
beacons.
necrosis, saying it's a
Then he took
bleeding
off without even
necrotic
saying
dragon.
goodbye. I guess he just couldn't stick around that base anymore. Not after everything that went down. I get it. Whatever Faust is
Damn.
doing there,
Oh yeah, I have
Clear
abilities.
Sky, it's like robbing a grave. A mass grave.
How
Sure,
do
so all
those
that.
beacons work?
Professor Kalencha mentioned something
Ow.
about them affecting the controlled anomalous psi field there on the Clear Sky base. But I never got into that stuff, even though I used to hang out with those Clear Sky scientists. If it works, good. If it doesn't, screw it. The point is, you can't get to Clear Sky without the map. And you have to recalibrate the beacons. Otherwise, you'll
potions
wander around the
right there.
ruins until the cows come home. Unless you're Faust. Screw 'em.
So what happened at the Clear Sky base?
We went to the center of
What
the
the
zone
fuck?
to stop
I,
Stirlo.
huh?
And I
Can
was
I
the
not
only one
dash
who
through
made
that?
it back.
Dash
Yeah,
to
you
the
go work
bus?
tomorrow.
You ever go back home just to find a place deserted and
No, I
destroyed?
do not.
Yes.
Already in full thing.
Then you know there are some things you
Technically,
just
we
can't
end
fix.
Friday, but fucking, there's nothing to do at work, so I'm just staying home. We finished everything that we need to do today, so tomorrow is mostly going to be them finding shit for us to do to justify why the fuck we're there.
Did they offer for you to
All
take
right.
the day off? Or you just
You're
gonna
free to
take it off?
go.
I wouldn't go
just
anywhere
gonna
near
take it
that
off.
place if I were you.
Like, they
But I
don't
get the
offer...
feeling you ain't gonna listen. I met a guy
They said
once who was as
expressly
stubborn as you.
they won't do
He had a big ass scar
paid
across
time
his
off for
whole
Thursday and
face.
Friday, but
and
it's
crazy
technically...
eyes.
Sorry for
Just like
Wednesday,
yours.
Thursday, because technically it's
How
we're
does the
doing
zone find guys
the,
like you? I
stock
ain't gonna
take.
wish you luck. You don't need it.
But there's like 50 of us
So
doing stock
I,
takes, so of course we got it done.
hope we never meet again.
Yeah.
Feels weird anyone working at a factory, like, you know, a factory that isn't like a dispatch warehouse, saying stock take.
Yeah.
Is it? I do stock take.
You know what I mean? Though it's something you expect in like a highly retail position.
I get you, yeah.
I get that that's like the every fucking day stock take shit though. Because they do that shit like every fucking week.
Because they're running some sort of insurance scam.
Fuck, of course it's broken. We finally found a Saiga 12 and it's broken.
I just think she's like, we're under fire, look out, meanwhile I'm on fire.
Just under.
Nope. It's under me.
What was it? The movie was god awful, but there was like the only good bits were obviously when they had fucking Jason Statham in it. It was it was him parodying just about every role he's ever in. It's like a spy comedy movie, and he's like trying to tell the main character she's not cut out for being a spy, and then he proceeds to over exaggerate his own experiences. It's like fucking, what is it? I once jumped a car off of a bridge onto a moving train while on fire. Not the car, I was on fire. This arm has been ripped off and stitched back on with this arm. I don't think that's physically possible. I also once convincingly appeared in front of Congress as Barack Obama in full blackface. That's not appropriate.
I've never heard
I
of
do a
that.
lot of things that people say are impossible. Take up piano at a late age. Fuck me, I'm exhausted.
Man, your job's real hard. I understand why you're exhausted.
Shut the fuck, dude. The amount of calls I'm taking tonight. Shut the fuck up.
Best thing
yeah.
is Dylan literally said earlier that you would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying shut the fuck up.
Yeah. You know what's the funny part? He's doing a lot of calls now, but it's still as many as everyone else who works during the day does.
Not even. It normally balances out. Like they take less than me because there's more of them on at the time. If it's a busy day, then yes. But
What the motherfucker? What the fuck do you mean? I will do it.
How far into the game are you?
I am fighting the dragon that's attacking the raptors. I chose to help. So is that like a weird thing? Because I wanted to romance
what we do in
Raven Boy.
romance? What?
I wanted to romance Raven Boy or like the elf mage chick, but Raven Boy is my main DPS alongside me.
Yeah.
And I know if you fucking let
You don't want to
his
risk
fight
them leaving?
die- No. I've made him leave. Because he just gets a lot stronger, like all of his abilities get doubled and he loses his healing ability if he's the one that you leave. Because they come back later as battle hardened. So it's like, it's either make my build very good or romance one of the two options that I want.
Yeah. This game's spawning them in behind me, I swear to fuck.
But he's like, so my thing was like, He's just nice, and I like his character, but the elf chick's just really fucking weird and never shuts up, and I kind of like that.
Wait, so
she's
Roman,
so
sorry, I
awkward
was
and
half
autistic.
paying attention. So if you romance his character, does it like change their abilities, or do you just lose them as a like?
No. So there's 6 companions. At one stage of the game, both their cities get attacked by a blinded dragon at the same time. Whoever you help, you can stay and romance them.
Does one die?
No. They don't die, but they leave you for like a couple of months and then come back as battle hardened. And they lose all their support abilities, but their DPS abilities get like doubled. And I already only have him for his DPS abilities.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's a very BioWare like RPG decision. Like in the first Mass Effect game, you have to choose between like two of your companions. You have to choose to save one and the other one will die. And of course, both of them are romance options. And of course, everyone let the guy die because yes, hot girl. Who cares if she's a space racist?
Yeah, fair. His character was that great anyway.
Okay, Caden's character got better in Mass Effect 3. Like the
Yeah, but,
writing
like, when you
was
made the
definitely
decision.
way better for him. But yeah, when you meet him, no. Like to be honest, both of those characters were kind of meh.
Yeah, that's the thing. If they're both shit, you're gonna pick the one with titties, right?
Yeah, which is why I picked the Blue Alien lead.
Yeah.
Fucking blue alien apologist.
Kira, Kira talks shit, but the whole reason she's mad is because I am quote unquote the default romance. All my playthroughs have the most amount of like romance content. Like there's an entire like DLC in Mass Effect 2 dedicated to like Liara. So
Yeah.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So the classic character, they're like, oh, this character's kind of edgy and titties. Everyone want to romance it. Dylan falls for the trap every time.
She's not even edgy. She's just like, to be honest,
It's like the scientist smudging.
Yeah, out of all the like characters you can romance in the first Mass Effect game, she's the only interesting.
Have you played Mass Effect, Romy?
I tried.
We tried Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, okay. I would have.
I tried, and I tried, and it was the worst gameplay imaginable. I couldn't even get past the first level. It was just
fair.
that.
Say, if
appalling.
you knew the characters, I figured you would have pegged him for picking Jack.
I mean, I would have picked Jack, but I only played FemShep because I don't really like the male Shepard voice lines. Like mark me as a good voice actor, but it's just kind of bet. And even though Jack was supposed to be romanceable by both characters, BioWare pulled a whole bunch of that at the last minute because they were in some controversy in the news at the time. Yeah, ironically, the best romance options in Mass Effect are all fucking reserved for male Shepard. So
Yeah,
like,
there was some mods that added a few of those things back in.
Yeah, some of them work, but some of them don't.
Yeah.
I think it's even though Kira says you could those mods reactivate hidden dialogue that they that was supposed to, the voice lines. A lot of the animations just don't really work.
Yeah, because it's still just dialogue.
Shepard.
They have a lot to work with that they didn't really complete.
Yeah.
Modding community can probably do better now, but it's an old game. They're not going to redo it. They'll just make more Baldur's Gate content.
Oh yeah, yes, they already have. I'm not even remotely surprised, but there's mods that make the sex scenes in the Mass Effect games way more explicit.
Oh yeah, but that's been around for ages.
But yes, that's been around for other games forever. But the Mass Effect ones are a little too animated.
Look, the thing with Mass Effect, I know, but the thing with Mass Effect is the fucking models have been freely available for a long time. There's a lot of SFM shit for them.
Is it the animation that they made for them? It looks like actual motion capture. I don't know who made this mod and how they made it, but
And it's probably
the best thing that I could.
Probably someone like Bill had a hand in it.
The only thing I could think of is how you could use fucking software now which tracks real footage to capture an animation.
Yeah.
I think they must have done that with pornography or something. Because
maybe,
way
but I
too
mean,
well
if you've seen some of the shit people can do with SFM, Source Filmmaker, and other animators these days, as long as they have the right fucking body models, they probably just did that and then I don't know. Use the animation from that and then overlaid your Shepard into whatever the fucking scene they made.
Yeah. But software like that is pretty advanced. I'm pretty sure software like that is how Black Ops 6 made the fucking Aussie breakdancing emote animation. Look
Yeah, they definitely
exactly like the thing.
Yeah, they definitely just used like the same mocap shit they used for that. They just copied the one that was at the Olympics.
Oh, yeah, she's trying to sue people over that now.
Yeah.
Well, you know how she got into it in the first place, right?
No.
Basically, like her husband was like on the committee of it or something.
So it's like it's a nepotism situation.
Yeah, it was literally just like a nepotism thing, and she basically did it majorly as a stunt just to get her like picture thing pretty much done. Like, and then because they basically got a shit ton of money from it.
Yeah, but like the thing is, like, because like realistically, like how old is she?
I don't know.
I'd paid more attention to it than looking stupid.
Yeah, same. I refuse to give it like a second thought.
What's this bitch's name? It was like Raygun or something.
Reagan, yeah.
Rachel Gunn.
That's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
She's 37. Okay, I was gonna say like, I felt like she was closer to our age group, and I was thinking like you'd go into that knowing it would become a meme, so like just sort of own it, I guess.
Okay. I mean, it becomes a meme and you own it, you stand to make more money. Look at that whole crew chick now.
Well, I mean, not anymore.
No, but this thing, she hadn't fucked it up with the crypto coin, right? And let's be fair, she's still got a lot of money unless the lawsuit fucking kills it, right?
I mean, well,
like
just
she's
how
gonna make cash
quick, like the thing is with like crypto scams, the way a lot of them get out of it is they make it genuinely look like, you know, it wasn't that they let it go on long enough after release so that they can have plausible deniability that it wasn't a rug pull. The thing is, they pulled the rug on this one so quickly, I don't think they'll have a good civil defense. Also, her spokesperson for the crypto project is a complete idiot. Like if you listen to him talk over the phone with CoffeeZilla, the guy that exposes a lot of crypto scams, he digs their own grave for them. He keeps giving information that you should not give out for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, I've seen the CoffeeZilla thing. Look, if she's lucky and has a decent lawyer, they can pin it all on like the other guy.
Him.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, she thought she was genuinely making a solid investment and doing something, and he's an idiot and fucked it all up and blah blah blah.
Well, the thing is, she might get away with it in that aspect because, like, I'm not sure if it's just an act or whatever, but she, like, definitely comes across as a bit of a bimbo. She doesn't really, like,
yeah, I
seem
mean,
that
she got famous for talking about spitting on the dick. I wouldn't doubt it, right?
The thing is, though, like, fucking, like, we were all making fun of her, like, a month after that happened when she was at that country music festival, and it was, like, kind of like, you know, your 15 minutes of fame is up thing. How the fuck did we let her get this fucking famous again? Who cares?
It's the TikTok era. It doesn't take long. That's the thing.
Oh, God.
You got something stupid and repeatable, and then everyone stupidly repeats it all over TikTok.
This is why part of me agrees with the fucking, to an extent, the fucking social media ban they're trying to impose, but obviously they're not going to impose it well enough, because, like, we grew up in, like, the Wild West early days of social media, right? And, like, when I was, like, 14, 15, oh yeah, the fact that I got in trouble for this, that I did, this fucking...
You know what I think just mainly needs to happen? Like, there's a slightly different note. False advertisement should be able to be applied to anything that makes them money. So all these clickbait fucking titles and everything need to get sued.
Yeah.
That's like...
Yeah. But, no, when I was in high school, someone, like, this was like the early days of Facebook, someone, like, at school made a Facebook page, which was just, you know, my name, and then, you know, sucks, and I'm like, kind of stupid, but not original, or whatever.
Yeah.
Then when I found out who did it, I did something funnier. I made a Facebook group, which was their home address and phone number, because this was back when, you know, fucking, like, residential shit was still listed. And I got in trouble for that. It's like, fucking, and you know what, like, when I say I got in trouble by the school. And you know what, when they were yelling at me for it, they didn't even once tell the fucking person to take their page down.
Nah, of course not.
Like I had to bring that up. I'm not fucking taking it down until they take that down. I don't really think I'm being unreasonable here. Also, you know, I found that information publicly, you know, through residential pages. Like,
Yeah.
like they only thought I hacked them because, you know, like, fucking they don't know what a phone book is. Also, wouldn't have worked on anyone else because, like, this person had a like oddly specific surname, which was the only one in that area in the phone book. So of course it was them.
Oh look, I fucking got access to a chick's fucking Facebook once. It was annoying the shit out of me. It didn't like it's barely hacking when you ask her what her fucking first dog's name was and her mother's maiden name, and she gives you the answer.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's how that works.
What the fuck was I here for?
It is. Looking back, it's kind of annoying. Like the best ways that I got people back in high school was ways that they didn't even know it was me. And like I know that's like meant to be satisfying, but fuck, I wish I could tell them now. It's like one guy who kept it just, you know, kept being a prick to me. Always insisted on using the same fucking workstation in home ec class. So during lunch, we had lunch just before that class. So before I snuck into the room and coated the bottom of the frying pan with fucking cooking oil. So as soon as he turned the stove on, it lit up.
Really sick of people with nothing but a fucking face mask surviving headshots.
Mate, I've been that fucking brain dead, like trying to figure out where one template to an email is. And my brain is actually just fried right now.
I'm halfway through a mission that involves me actively getting shot at, and I only just now went and checked what the mission was rather than just running at the thing. It's like, what the fuck am I doing?
Dennis, but do they do a recap of the basic story at least at the start of the game?
Nope.
Okay, alright, so do you just not know? Like,
I just have no idea.
basically there was, I can't even remember the details properly, but basically there was a second incident in Ukraine, like Chernobyl, which created the zone, which is where all these fucking anomalies come from.
Yeah.
That's honestly all I can remember. It was so long ago that I played it.
Yeah, I get the gist of that. It's more like there's nothing to like tell you what happened in the first game or anything. Like there's bits and pieces from people that you learn from, but nothing like no recap beginning thing or anything. But I don't mind.
The endings to the original, because remember the original game was like original series, like you know how like there was, you know how like it was basically like, you know, GTA 3 and then the GTA Vice City and San Andreas. Now it's all just the same game, just you know with some slightly new features. It was kind of like that.
Yeah, okay.
There was Stalker, Call of Pripyat, Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl. I remember one of them had some weird ass endings. One of them was like if you wished for wealth or something, like you got 3 wishes and it was kind of like your typical genie shit.
Yeah,
if you
well,
wished
because
for
there was
wealth,
the
your
wish
character
ranger,
drowned
right?
in
It
gold.
was like the monolith thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so like in all 3 of those, were you like a different character each time or something?
I can't even remember, man.
Yeah, I've never played them, so I know that like we're not like a continuing character or something. Like you're a new dude.
I'm pretty sure your character dies like every time, and I can't remember if it's the same one.
It
but-
would make sense, like to like the gritty survival world thing that like every time you're a new person with a new story because they last one, you know, had their story.
Yeah. So I liked Stalker. Definitely prefer Metro though.
Yeah, I like Metro.
Metro. So the reason why I didn't like Metro as much as like I know I'm
You
gonna
get
like
the
Stalker.
linear gameplay.
I was
No,
about
no.
to, that is the thing for me. I was about to say I like this one because it seems a lot like it's still the quests are linear, but I'm open world walking around doing more
I
shit.
don't think Metro would work as a completely open world game, but the way they did it in Metro Exodus, where
was good.
it's semi-open, that works really well for its storytelling.
The game just feels like post-apocalyptic Far Cry to me in the way that like Gear's done, and I just didn't really enjoy that.
Which Metro did you play, Romy?
The one that I played with you watching.
If that's your
One of the
issue
new
with
ones.
Metro,
I can't remember, dude.
if that's your issue with Metro, this feels a lot like Apocalypse Far Cry.
No. I don't know how to explain. Like, so like Tarkov, right? You have a broken gun, right? You've got to find parts that you can use to fix it, and it's not just, oh look, the only part for a silencer that would be attached to this only other gun that I could use with a silencer. Look at this perfect glove fit. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Where I just don't like the only things you find are perfectly the things you need.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
that's the thing in this.
Romy,
That's what I'm
the
saying.
one that you played, was that the one where you could just take off your backpack and install weapon attachments at any time?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, that would have been Exodus. That wasn't a feature in 2033 or Last Light.
Maybe it was 20.
I don't know. The first two were definitely harder. Exodus was easier for a lighter crowd, but it was.
When I say take your back off, there was actually take your backpack off. There was an animation specifically for it. It wasn't like you.
I
go
mean,
into
I
a
can
menu.
literally just look in my fucking Steam, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You probably got all of them though.
Nah, but I would have only played one.
That's true.
Anyway, yeah, this is fun, but it definitely does have a Far Cry-ness to it when it comes to. Like, I find a suppressor and it's.
Romy
the one
wants
that
the
fits this gun.
ball-crushing experience if you find a silencer that's not for your gun, so you have to.
Well,
know,
you can
keep
find
thinking.
silencers that aren't for your
Exodus,
gun, right? But
Yeah.
No. I'm more talking. Like, I don't mind being able to find parts that fix and work, unlike stuff. I just didn't like the way. I don't know how to explain it. Besides, like, you had these 3 guns and they were shit to begin with, but you unlock them and upgrade them as you like go through the game, and not just like, cool, I find a weapon, I might find some parts for it, right? Like.
okay,
yes,
yeah, no,
like,
I get that. Like the gun I'm using now is my favorite gun specifically because I found extended mags and a suppressor and an underbarrel grenade launcher for it over time.
but like,
Yeah.
over time doing different.
Yeah,
things.
yeah,
Like,
it started-
technically That is.
Yeah, I get you. But the reason I stuck with this one is because it was the only AKM that had a scope on it, right? And
Yeah,
and from
it's
there
like
I
playing-
found parts and built it out.
Yeah, it's like playing Zero to Hero in Tarkov, right? You like.
Yeah.
You could have like, let's say you let yourself start with an AK, an M4, a pistol, and I don't know, a shotgun, right? You don't know which one of those you will find parts for and max out first. You know, if you play Metro, that all of these guns will slightly upgrade as you play through it.
Something's
If that
not
makes sense,
right.
like as you're finding like these key parts
To
for
a
it.
degree, but like, dude, I'm not sure if you probably didn't really get far enough into it, because I know once you get the Shambler shotgun, the one that's basically a that has it's basically a Luger if it was a shotgun, so it's got the exposed rotating bolt on the exterior. When you find that, there's a ton of parts that you need to find to get that thing up to scratch, because you start by hand loading 1 shell at a time.
That is a fun
Then you
shotgun.
get then you get the crank that goes around. Then you get
You're not following what I'm saying. Like, I get what you're saying, but you're not following what I'm saying. I'm not saying you don't have to go find 800 different components to it. What I'm saying is, if you play through the game naturally, right, and you start to pick up all the guns or whatever like that you get given, you will, on average, find 1 upgrade for this gun, 1 upgrade for the next gun, 1 upgrade for the other gun.
Yeah, you get
maybe
you.
down
Like, you're gonna
upgrade
have
for
the
first
completed
gun.
version of that shotgun by the end of Metro because they make sure you find the parts for it through the story.
Yeah,
right?
and all the guns are roughly going to be on the same value. What I'm talking about is the pure fucking RNG of I loot this crate, I might get I might get a muzzle brake for a gun that I have a scope and a grip for, or I might get the muzzle brake for the gun that I don't even have yet. Like, to me,
you mean
that's so
like
much
how
more.
if you want the double action cylinder for the revolver, it's in the same spot every time you play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
but
you know
it's
where to go.
It's also set up in a way that, like, let's just say every time you put a part on a gun, it goes up a level, right? Like, so just don't don't picture how Exodus actually works, but I'm more using an example, right? So, gun, level 0. You find a better mag, it's level 1. You find a better, let's say it's level 0 again, you find a better barrel, it goes to level 1 again, right? Let's say you already have the barrel, you find the mag, it goes to level 2. Do you get the concept I'm trying to say, Dylan?
Kind of.
Yeah, so let's just say the max level for the gun, so let's say 5 attachments, is a level 5 gun. On average, as you play through the game, all your guns will be like level 2, maybe one is level 3, maybe one is level 1 still. But generally speaking, they're going to level up and play at the same kind of rate. I'm not saying that's bad game design, it's great for those style of games, but it just feels so... I don't know how to explain it besides forced and unnatural to me, that it feels weird that, oh cool, look, I finally found an upgrade, but it's conveniently in the thing that I need to now do the thing, not like I actually have to go looking for it. It's just like, it's why I like Tarkov so much, because I can spawn in with, like...
What it probably is like, it seems like that's what they wanted to do, like more wide, like spread out and wide shit like that, but because the Metro series for the first 2 games has a reputation as being quite linear, they probably didn't want to deviate away from that too much.
Yeah, and as I said, that's fine for those games, but I'm more talking about like I want the possibility of only finding like 80 different fucking sites for my AK before I find a fucking dust cover for it, right? Like I want that possibility. It makes it, when you find something, so much more rewarding. You get a kitted gun, so much better. Like it just feels good.
Yeah, I guess.
I never, like, I don't know how to explain, like, I never feel good in a game when I'm just like, oh cool, I got up to this certain point, now my gun upgrades.
Well, I mean, there were, like, the best weapon, like, attachments parts in that game were ones that you had to go out of your way to find.
Yeah, but I'm saying on average you would, during a playthrough, generally have most things upgraded at the same time. You had to go...
Yes, but, like, there was stuff like that double action cylinder that I told you about. You can miss that. There's only one in the game. And you have to go really far out of your way to find it.
No, that's good, and that's good for that sort of game. And, like, there are other games that I've played where, like, oh, if you want, like, the fucking, this certain, like, fire power-up, you've got to go through this part to get it, right? I'm not, again, not saying it's not a bad thing and not good for the game, but, like, it just means, generally speaking, like, you either, like, you I don't know how to explain it besides, like, when I'm on the search for it, I know I'm on the search for that one thing, because it can only be that one thing. I'm not, and I know that, oh, it's not going to be in this little place, or this little place. I don't go to X thing, do X thing, and I'll get it. Even if I'm not told anything, generally that's how you know. But in, like, Tarkov or something, I could find the fucking upgrade to what I want in someone's fucking duffel bag at a campsite. It means everything is, like getting your attention while you're doing stuff. Everything can be rewarding, like... Okay, look, I did enjoy Exodus to a certain point. I don't know why I stopped. I think we just started playing something else. Like, it wasn't bad.
It's also just a long-ass game.
Yeah,
I know I did half of it and then came back later. It's not just that it's long, it's long and you're kind of doing the same thing on repeat.
You know what's kind of weird is the, like, identity crisis, like, if you want to play through the games canonically, or, like, when I say that is if you want to get, like, the canon endings for every game, because, like, you get the canon, because the canon ending for the first game is the bad ending, so to get that you need to cause as much mayhem and kill as many people as possible. And then the second game, and like I get this was like a story narrative thing, like the character is, you know, kind of haunted by what they did in the first game, so you have to play as a pacifist and like only knock people out and stuff. But it's really jarring, like when you go from when you do a back-to-back playthrough. Yeah, I just thought it was strange. And then Exodus, like the characters, you know, kind of, you know, made peace with, you know, what they did, so that they're okay with. The canon ending for that is they're okay with killing when needed.
Little boy, where you at? I don't want to crush your little feetsies. There you are. I'll be back there to take a rancid shit.
I think the reason it felt like jumpy is because you know how they did a Redux version of the first 2 games, Dennis. The original. Second phone call.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's the original Metro 2033. The karma system was a lot less forgiving in that one. Like you had to do everything right to get the good ending. But they lowered the threshold for that in the remake. So because of that, you could get the good ending while still like not doing all the shit you had to. Which I think is what made it kind of feel weird. Like, because you had to get like you sort of had to go out of your way to like kill people in the remake. If you just killed like a few people in the original, you'd still get the bad ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not sure why they did that because they remade the first two games at the same time, so they knew full well that the bad ending for the first game is the canon ending.
And I thought to get the good ending, you had to like do a bunch of little shit as well.
Oh yeah, you had to like anytime
and stuff and shit. And...
Yeah, anytime you had a chance to help someone or something, like even creatures, you had to do it. It was really strict.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Because no, I remember following the tutorial to do that.
I get leaving it in the remake as an Easter egg, but that's all it should have been. Like, keep it as a really difficult Easter egg. Don't make it so that you can accidentally get it just because, you know, you knocked people out more than, you know, slitting their throats. It just, like, it just made the main character a little unsympathetic when they're, like, you know, having their trauma moments in the second game. Like, oh, boo-hoo, you're haunted by nightmares because, you know, you fucking slit a whole bunch of people's throats while they slept.
Yeah.
No fucking shit.
Yeah, every Vietnam veteran would like to talk to you.
Des, that's actually like a funny, like, I'd call it an Easter egg because it doesn't really affect your gameplay too much, but like, so, you know, Zomboid, the whole benefit to taking the veteran, is because you don't panic, in like tense situations, like, or when large amounts of zombies. The only time someone with the veteran class will panic, they'll randomly wake up in the middle of the night saying panicked.
Oh yeah, fair.
Disappears after like an hour. Yeah.
don't know how much science shit was in the other Metro games, but not Metro games, the Stalker games. But I hate enemies that, like, oh, it's not technically an enemy; it's a psychic thing you're imagining, but then it can still damage you.
Yeah.
That's not a real grenade. That's just when your Imagine rolled at you. Okay, why are my legs missing?
Oh, I love Mr. Boy so much. He's such a good boy. Oh, yeah. Dylan, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Ah, there's something just so nice about coming in a door. Look, coming in. Hold on.
He was like
Coming through a
in the
door.
Do you want to rethink that statement?
Fuck, what did I say the other day that you would let me stop? But
I can't remember, but it would have been something sus like that.
yeah, just like go to a door or something, and I just hear the and before I can hear, like, see him, I just also then start hearing and it's just the little fucking purry poppy thing just drifts around the corner. It's like, father. I love Theodore so much. He is the bestest boy.
Fucking game, man.
Child likes to watch Theodore as he poops.
Yeah. I get through multiple fights and being shot at constantly and having to kill animals and stuff that are coming at me, and then I die because I stepped on a box that flung me off the edge of the fucking bridge.
No boy, not let out. You
I was
decide to come
playing
in.
Gary's mod. Fucking hell.
Fox boy. Ah yes, I'm going to the upper chambers, meanwhile going downstairs. Oh, goodbye.
Okay, look at score.
What you doing, box boy? Huh? Having fun. You good there, Spasticat?
Assume turning all those so beacons off would mean I don't have to deal with it anymore, but sure, man. Guess the signage is still fucking with my guy. Fuck off. You know how I know he's one of the Psy ones? The fact that he does any actual damage. Oh, God.
Ugh.
Did Ron say he was going somewhere?
No, I'm here.
Oh. I heard you say bye earlier and thought you were getting off Discord.
No. I said I'm going to go take a shit.
Ah, there you go.
You probably just didn't make any noise. Oh, you thought you did, but you didn't make any noise when you got back.
No, I just didn't make any noise.
Well, fuck us, I guess.
Oh no, he's like, I mean, it's an easy way to tell if I'm here. I've got a stream open, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
This whole mission's fucking dog shit. So vegans are off, this shouldn't be a problem anymore.
Taking cover!
What are you doing under there, little guy?
I know there was a fucking mission coming now.
He's being cheeky. Theodore's just kind of watching him. You aren't safe here because he's a cripple. He can eat you.
I don't think that house would count enough to beat the mission either. I have to deal with that fucking bear. We're lured in the boss. It's the bear. Smell. What is it? Dingus? The fuck? I see how you're supposed to kill this retarded thing. As that came from over here. Come on then. Yeah, jump in here or what? No. I'll absolutely use this thing if I have to. I have a spiky shield now. And the emission. Yeah, the emission's great. I have to trust that house works, I guess.
Little boy in a box, little boy in a box. Little boy in a box, it's a tiny boy in a box.
Because the missions
Yeah,
are
Robbie,
entirely timing as well, right? Like, I'm
Nook
just
was
fucked.
just sitting in
Because of
Everybody's
that.
bag the other night, so I just picked it up and she like didn't know what to do, and then I just heard like slight shuffling around in the bag, right? And then like not like, you know, like as if she's actually struggling, just like, you know, she's like just, you know,
Yeah, I do the same with Lily. Every time Lily jumps into a bag, I pick it up.
yeah, but no, then I just hear thwack and she just punched a hole out the side of it and flew out of it. I was like, god damn.
Now, Lily likes it when I pick up like bags and stuff. Like sometimes, like if I'm just going down to like this, like the local milk bar, and she's in my bag, I'm gonna use it. I'll just fucking keep her in the bag and zip it up. But there's a hole in the side that she can stick her head through. Like, I'll just go to the shop to the fucking cat in my bag.
tell me this building doesn't count? This solid fucking building? Stupid cunt of a game. Where counts then for the mission? Is the mission on a timer, or is it just, hey, fuck you, I don't like you much? That looks like a solid building to me. Let's check it out. You don't give something that much fucking health and have it be a hit and run enemy. Why isn't it not just a tank? Come on then. Actively in a fucking anomaly, piece of shit.
Oh, fuck off!
So remember, I have combat armor on as well right now. Fuck off. My only bet is to get to that fucking house. Maybe there. Fuck off. This thing has more fucking health than I can deal damage as well. I mean, it looks like the person who made this game's mother, but fuck me dead.
Fuck! You little fucking rat cunt!
Should catch up about now. This house better fucking help. I highly doubt it. Is there a building here or not? Kind of. Down there will count. Really? Unshot. Okay. Apparently you can just run from that stupid thing too. Good to know. Fucking find Faust is some bullshit. Is there a camp here or not? Because I'm gonna need to fucking repair stuff.
Hi, buddy. Warm little guy. Ooh.
Shouldn't emissions kill the mutants and shit too? It's a massive amount of radiation or some shit, right? That's the whole point, but if it's killing anything that's alive, they should count. I'm gonna assume that save means the mission's over. It is not over.
Shot by Luminous. Found with a stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Operation Monolith. Hanged. Torn apart by dogs. Killed. Missing. Pripyat. Killed. Dead. Wild Island. Missing. Alive. No information. Shot by loners. Died in an anomaly. Found with a stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Torn apart by dogs. Operation Monolith. Hanged. Alive but lost. Wait just a second, Skiff. And the scanner is yours. I need
Nice
to
gun.
say my goodbyes. Farewell to our great past. Enemies, yes, but united by faith in one idea. For your kind, it was the wish granter. For us, the monolith. It spoke in many tongues, but everyone heard only what they wanted to hear. Repentance. Forgiveness. Not a chance. After a decade of silence, only hatred remains. The monolith has abandoned us to make us understand. Being alive does not mean to be happy. Nothing else matters.
I mean, come on, we expected that.
Back in Discord.
This is not the real world. I don't think it is. Maybe it is, never mind. I wonder why he stood it back up. So he was using the scanner to power this thing up. It's giving me a lot of Hercules. There's got to be something worth it here to run away with then, right? You want to give me a lot of fucking meds to carry shit? Fuck, this game could use some version of the fast travel system, man. Running back through that's gonna be some bullshit, and you know it. I would have put a stash right there. We did. This is a fucking nice gun. fucking weave. Some bullshit. That seems like a trap. I guess not. I guess it's like he already disabled shit while he was getting it, so... Oh shit, anyway. Gotta make sure, you know. Right to do that, too. Do they not... Groups of rats and hogs aren't part of the fucking mission thing? Not a mission, Your brain fucking up. They're actually out there. Fuck off. No environment should have that many random fucking animals. I'll be honest, I didn't realize the fucking SVD had a last shot hold of him. Whatever it is below deck. I think it's saying it's under deck here. I was hoping to be a hull breach I could use. Oh, there it is. I hate when you move through the water. You dude does not weigh 400 fucking tons, man.
Yeah, it's cha-cha time. He's a small tiny boy. Just a little tiny boy. Weighing nothing at all. Okay.
The bridge better be like a one-way way back. What is that game? What I know. That fucking tower.
Hey, cha-cha, do you want to go?
So man, Fast gave me that gun, but he's clearly still alive, right? I imagine there's an anomaly in there. Maybe a fun one, maybe one that spawns a boss I don't want to have to fuck with. Fun, fuck yeah. So I guess the water's all electrified too. That one. Thunderberry, huh? Shit. I think I have a solution. cool, but there's no way I survived that radiation, right? Oh wait, yes there is. I have a lead-lined pocket. Maximum ain't fucking doing much. I just thought endurance was like stamina. Back through it.
Dennis, you still streaming?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Why?
I don't know. I'll show you my inspiration for that one.
I'm not even at full weight. Come on, motherfucker. Swamp is such a dog shit area.
You actually get like bogged down, like hard to walk and shit.
Yeah, that's why it's bullshit. Any water in this game, because they didn't want to add swimming, will just cause you to slow down until you're forced to like turn back.
Ah, so literally the first open area of Metro fucking Exodus.
Yeah.
That like swampy fish village.
Yeah.
I hated that shit.
Yeah, and the problem is because it's a swamp, there's a lot of water, but the water all acts as if you're trying to walk out into the ocean or some shit. Like it fucking, even if it's a small puddle, the longer you're in it, the slower your character gets. But there was a stash I was trying to get to earlier that's like in a sunken boat. And I'm just like, it takes 5 minutes to walk up to the stairs, whereas you should be able to just run to it. Because you're in fucking like ankle high water. Thankfully there's like nothing in the swamp, it's a fucking swamp, so.
Ah, so not like Metro Exodus.
Yeah.
Those fucking crab things.
Oh, there's definitely shit that like will attack you, but my point being there's no reason to come back here. Like they didn't pull a Fallout. Well, I mean, I haven't explored the whole swamp, but as far as I can tell, they didn't put a Fallout and like go, yeah, we stuck a shop in the middle of it.
Jesus Christ.
If you didn't weigh like a kilo, little guy, I could give you better chin scratches. But every time I try to go harder, your head just fucking, you turn into a bobblehead. Dumb little guy. You need to push back into it. I can give you better. Oh, you're so soft though. Go.
Skiff, come in. If you're heading to Circa, stop by the ranger station. We need to talk to you.
We?
Scar and I, we have news. It's very important.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I might sell this bitch. I don't know what this is fucking worth. Holy crap, that's all fucking... It's gonna cost me so much to fix that all. Fuck. I have artifacts to sell, to be fair.
You will be destroyed.
That's bullshit. I shouldn't be in an area that's psychic level enough to have to deal with that. No indicator that that's a problem, I mean. Some of them were real as well as no. I really hope this is a base. I don't see why it would. We've been here.
I see a loner. He's got some kind of weird device on his back. That loner's a little on the weird side himself. Come on in, Skiff. We've been waiting for you.
You steal my shit, I'll fucking kill you. Just a gear repair guy? I'm gonna sell you shit.
Let's cut to the chase. I'll get it working.
Fuck. Kidding me.
We're done here. See you around.
You got some business? Right. There's no sense treading water.
Fuckers don't have a trader or anything, do you? Now why are you wearing that?
You know what makes a stalker a stalker? Curiosity. I told you he'd come.
You told me a lot. and left out even more. Thank you for coming, Skiff.
I didn't expect to see you two here. You're working together?
Scar's always eager to help. But he never tells me why.
Why spoil a good surprise?
What did you want to talk about?
I found out that the ward moved the Wish Granter from the CNPP to Circa.
The monolith.
That toy is way too dangerous, even for Dallin. Especially for Dallin. The zone itself could suffer for it. And then the dark would eclipse whatever light still remains here.
I've seen Faust. You mentioned the Wish Granter as well before he disappeared.
So he's in on it too. The past will never let us go, will it?
No.
Can you remind me again what the Wish Granter is?
An atrocity.
It's a device that was used to protect the center of the zone. They had it installed inside the CNPP sarcophagus. It drew stalkers to it with the promise of granting
Still playing
wishes.
Dragon Age.
The Wish Granter, or monolith, drove people insane. Those who survived the ordeal were brainwashed and became monolithians.
I've always wondered, Strider, what did you wish for when you got there?
Do you think Faust is planning something that involves Circa?
If you put 2 and 2 together, you'll probably get 4, even in the zone.
If the monolith really is at Circa, like Scar says, then Faust is doing all of this for one reason. To get inside the Institute.
Dallin is hell-bent on making a scientific breakthrough, by any means necessary. If the Wish Granter is activated again...
No. I won't allow that to happen.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what would happen if it did.
A Strider wants to know what Faust is up to. I want to get to the bottom of the whole scanner business. But what's in it for you?
See, Strider doesn't trust me either. But like I told you before, I just like helping people. The zone represents the delicate balance between the dark and the light in all of us. The monolith disrupted that balance once.
Fuck messes
and
me.
it will do so again. Besides, anything that hurts the ward is fine by me.
Oh, this is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
We all do what needs to be done. And we risk our lives for what we believe in. That's the only way, Skiff. Otherwise, we're no better than zombies.
To be fair, he is kind of bad. Like,
the
amount of time he had to, like, especially
So what
the
do you want
second
from
time
me?
he hit him, the amount of time he
I
had
see
before
you
that
found
to
what
kill
you were
him.
looking for. And you're going to find
And he's
even
also
more.
he's already wounded.
in the
Like, you can see how much of
darkest
his
part
screen
of
is
the
already
zone.
surrounded by blood.
Built from the brightest of intentions.
The scanner is your chance to get into Circa. Then, you'll be able to find out if that damn machine is really there. I'll get my
I did
squad
feel
together
that.
and head
Holy
for the
fuck,
Institute.
Though.
We need your help,
Man
Skip.
said that with all his soul.
Noontide. No. The entire zone is in danger.
Sometimes bad people make good choices. I trust you to make the right one.
Scar, we've got wardens here. A lot of them.
Koshnov knows what he's doing, I'll give him that. Would you welcome our guests? Strider and I need some time to get off the stage. Skiff will lend them a hand.
My men are good soldiers.
Both optional, I don't have to do either of them. Not necessarily do a shit reward.
Romy, I've told you the work trainee don't remove the kind regards automatic signature, right? Story.
Well,
Have I?
maybe, no.
Yeah. So I had a training. They didn't last very long because well, they didn't get 5x quit, but like they also didn't last very long because they weren't very good at the job anyway. But I was training them on how to respond to customer emails as part of like the admin team I was running. This was the last thing I was doing. And I explained that whenever you click reply, it'll populate your auto signature. It's got some there already. Just edit the one assigned to your profile so it matches your name and everything at the bottom. And he's like, why does it say kind regards at the bottom by default? And it's like, that's there, just to make it easier and whatnot. And he goes to remove it. I'm like, no, don't remove it. He's like, why? It's like, well, that's how we sign off, and it's better if a system populates it for you. But why? Because, it can be quite easy to accidentally typo that. What do you mean? Well, look at the word. Look how easy it could, look how easy it could become something else. I shit you not. He looked at it for a good minute, and I'm like, do you not see it? He's like,
I'm
no.
surprised
Like,
someone who
what am I supposed to be
seeing?
seeing? Okay, forget the kind part. Just focus on regards, right? Change one letter to that. In the middle, what does it become? I don't know. Change the G to a different letter. What does it become? I don't know. I'm just like, oh, for fuck's sake. I just did a quick, look up, look around. No one's here. Retards, dude. Retard. Oh. And I was just thinking, you dense motherfucker. Like, I should be using the R word on you right now.
To say, it's like, how do you not know what this word is? Surely people have fucking used it.
Oh, alright, I need to reset my chair.
Well.
I had little boy cuddle times. I scooped him up, turned him into a burrito, and he was like, meh. But then I started giving him neck scratches, and he was like, ah. Oh, how quickly they fumbled to the neck of scratchies. There's a gun, and it's getting around the ATF's stupid fucking no full auto shit by having a 30-round burst.
Okay.
Yes.
So, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm guessing you can't stop the burst in between, so it is a 30-round burst. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. They can technically do a 30-round burst, but they don't. It's 10-round burst. But the time you press the trigger, it doesn't queue it up, but you know what I mean by it queues it up
Hey Dennis, did you see Brandon Herrera's Red Dead Redemption guns video?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought that was cool. I do like the single action joke when he got to it. It's like, this is the Colt single action, a gun well known by Alec Baldwin.
Yeah.
Or Alec Baldwin's armorer.
Yeah, not so well known by his armorer. That was good.
Yeah. Romy, you remember that, or you heard the story, right?
I've heard a lot of stories. So
the Alec Baldwin thing, I'm pretty sure we discussed it with him at the time.
Yeah, where he killed someone because the armorer gave him an actual loaded gun. It was a set more than anything, but Alec Baldwin's defense was that that he accidentally pulled the trigger when it was handed to him, and that's why it went off. And it's but it's a single action, and it's no one would have handed you a single action with the hammer already pulled back. Unless single action, unless the hammer's already pulled back, you can pull the trigger all you want. It's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
That was his defense. What
I know. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if you're fucking stupid enough to hand someone a loaded gun, you're probably stupid enough to hand them a loaded gun with the fucking trigger pulled back. I'm not saying it's a good excuse. I'm not saying he didn't do anything else, but I could believe that.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't get charged or anything ultimately, right?
Yeah.
Well, no. He was formally charged, but they need to do that so that they can so that he can be classed innocent.
Still going?
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's over. Because the thing is
I don't
too.
remember him going to jail for it. So.
Well, they couldn't drop the charges, but like it's like the thing. Even if you're like proven innocent because it wasn't your fault because like you were handed like in that situation, like, I do feel for him. Like if that was the case, like the armorer was a fucking idiot and they handed him a gun with a real
But,
bullet
I mean,
in it.
it still comes
Like,
under a
even
manslaughter
if he
charge.
pulled the hammer back, like if that was part of the movie scene, that's not his fault.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, because I think for all the like formalities of being declared innocent because like the evidence proves it, you still need to be formally charged.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you still get a manslaughter charge if you're driving a car and someone jumps in front of you and it kills them.
Yeah.
Yes and no. It doesn't necessarily go on your record. Like, you can't... Because that stuff, if it's depending on the type of, like, thing. Like, yes, you technically... That happens. But it's also one of those things where if it goes on your thing, you're technically, like, a criminal and people can...
Yeah.
It's not just yes or no.
It's not. It's not on your. It's not on your record. But to be found innocent, you need to be charged.
Yeah.
Because you're found innocent of manslaughter because the evidence proves X, Y, Z.
Yeah, I just haven't followed up on what happened to him, but we would have seen it in the news or something if he fucking actually got like sent to jail or some shit for it.
Yeah. Also, he's not going to jail.
No, but given a $3 million bail that he paid immediately.
Yeah. The movie got cancelled though, which is interesting because like when shit like this happens, sometimes they keep the movie going, sometimes they just cancel it.
To be honest, the
like,
movie was probably going to be shit anyway. Imagine getting to heaven or hell or whatever, and it's like, so how'd you die? Boss baby shot me.
The reason I found his defense kind of strange is it was specifically a Western movie in which he was the lead role in, and like when you're playing a cowboy, like there's a bit of like because there's got to be a bit that you got to look like how like you use a cowboy gun.
Man, I think you're giving way too much credit to this shit. I do not think that's the case.
Dude, cowboy movies definitely have the the stare down where you pull the hammer back intimidatingly thing a lot.
Yes, but also 90% of the time their shots when they're in a general just shootout is just pointing back.
One thing to remember as well is he wasn't in the middle of a scene. He pointed the loaded gun at someone who wasn't even part of the scene as like a joke.
Yeah. Like, I get in the stare down, like, you're fucking at high noon, sure. But in a fucking fight where they're just fucking shooting each other, they barely fucking pull the action back, man. Like...
a lot of modern westerns do, because they know people like me notice it when they don't.
Yeah, Alec Baldwin's also a comedy actor. He wouldn't have given a shit.
Yeah, you're giving it too much credit. It's not the thing that I would... Like, I get what you're saying. As, like, someone with me will do that with, like, fucking medieval shit. But even if that's the case, I could be like, yeah, okay, I understand that person's not gonna, like, know how to use, like, a fucking sword or stuff like that.
It's just, it's just strange because apparently the movie was really far into development. So it's like, I feel like that would have been covered already. Like, they would have trained him, like, this is...
No, I don't think they fucking would have trained him, man. It really did, like, there are so many, like, big... Like, the thing is, right? Here's a good example, and you're gonna be like, oh, well, maybe not. But there's so much shit like that happens in fucking Marvel movies, and you, like, within their general comics, and you know how diehard their fans are. Like...
Dude, fucking... one of my favorite, like, dumb, like, Marvel movie, like, gun fuck-ups is a fucking Ant-Man, where, the ants, prevent the trigger from... the hammer from going forward. Which, like, for the story makes sense if it wasn't for the fact that they animated a Glock with a hammer, a gun that is a striker-fired pistol.
Take a look. You won't
shit like that. But, yeah, again, like... I don't know. I feel like if you're taking an action movie seriously, it's like the actor would realistically get a basic rundown of how the gun works, so that they look like they know how they're using it properly.
Yeah, but he's also full of himself and the lead actor.
Fucking were telling him how to use it. Didn't fucking went like gun, go bang, pull trigger.
Well, they're the same person who fucking put the live round in it, so they're clearly stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the thing, right? Like who, like...
You got some business.
do you fuck up that
What
bad?
does-
Like blank
what-
rounds are so obviously blank
Remember-
rounds because it's a crimped casing.
The fuck do you have
just-
a live round?
So yeah,
Like,
you just be
that's-
dumb enough to bring
You
a
got
live
some
round
bit-
on set. You didn't need them. It shouldn't have been
Take a
there.
look.
I mean, they do need live rounds for like some scenes, but like
I
that's.
mean, no, unless they're like specifically trying to shoot a hole through something, which they'll do off scene.
But they can also like use so many like other things to that.
Yeah, but like in most cases, they'll just shoot a blank and then record another shot somewhere else of the thing being shot.
Yeah.
No. I saw a video like covering like other movies that have done this stuff safely and properly and like.
No, but
there was a movie, there was a
some
movie
movies
where
have.
live rounds were needed for the scene, and the amount of security that went into that, like they were contained in a completely different storage box that was marked red tape, whereas everything else
Yeah,
was like
it's fair.
like
The main
different
thing
colors.
was the chip was negligent.
When it was loaded, like there was a mass fucking megaphone thing live live round on set
and treated like a range. Yeah, no, I get
Yeah.
that. There's some that have done it, but it's just the bitch was negligent as fuck.
Yeah, you're also forgetting one main feature here. The A did it. 90% don't do it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like good shows do the like make sure every single shot is of the double action is double action or single action. Sorry, and like, but rare, really rare. So it's like one of those things, right? He's rich enough that if he wanted to kill someone, he could have in like a much
Oh yeah, well there was
easier
theories like maybe that's what this was just a really like clever way of covering up like someone he wanted to kill.
But there's just a cheaper, better way to do it.
Robert, he was the executive producer of the movie.
No,
as
no,
well
no,
as
no,
the
no.
lead role.
Yeah, I know that, but I feel like there's just a better way to do it and make
Probably,
it like.
yeah.
There's a lot of
look
shit
more like
about the case out there. You can go look at if you really.
Do you know how many fucking people that work in Hollywood overdose every year and no one fucking bats an eye?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it just seems like a really stupid, risky way of.
If anything, he was pointing a gun at him and being an asshole in the first place. He could have just been trying to scare the shit out of him and happened to find out afterwards that there was a fucking live round in it. But fully intended to shoot a blank towards him to scare the fuck out of him. You know what I mean?
Which you also shouldn't do. That's
Yeah,
how Brandon
but, like-
Lee and the Crow died.
Yeah,
But a
if
lot
you're
of people don't know
fucking idiot,
that.
right?
Yeah. Like just because a blank is a crimped casing doesn't mean that it might
Doesn't
might
mean a
not
chunk
still
of the
send.
crimpage might not fucking come off, yeah.
Yeah. Well, like Brandon Lee was shot point blank with that, and like because of the distance and whatnot, that is ultimately what killed him.
Remember, no brawling.
I should have killed that one who's ashes. Make sure no one stole my shit.
Oh. Need something fixed? Let me pick at it.
Fucking expensive.
Your gun is your only friend?
Should have sold that one.
I'm missing something. Yeah, okay. So, right, left, back.
Oh yeah, wrong.
The fact that on this is the ward tells
When
me
you
what the ward
messaged me
wants.
earlier, like replying to that thing I sent saying you should die, I completely forgot what I'd sent you, so I was like, damn, that's a bit harsh. When I went back, it's like, oh yeah, no, that's fair. Phone call.
Oh yeah, maybe I should.
What about this one? What about all the way here? Game's on the fucking fridge. I was right that it was here though. I guess. I'm gonna. Sorry, I was not looking at the chat at all, dude. But yeah, no, I'm waiting for the official launch tomorrow. Me and my brother both want to play them all once, so hopefully we will do when it comes out.
I've seen my share of shit here. Gunshot wounds of every kind. So, if you cough up some coupons for the meds, of course. Stop!
Wait.
Really fucking blue ones.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What happened?
Imagine if being the boss, and then I accidentally rolled into
Come
an
back
explosive
anytime.
barrel and killed
And don't
myself,
forget-
so I had to do the whole boss fight again.
I'm really hoping SE2 is more optimized for like the amount of fuck, sorry. What was it called? PC, I think? PCE? So the amount of items you can have floating in space at once, or the amount of shit I can put into my, my ship before the game crashes. Some engine optimization would be really welcome.
This jacket looks like it's my size. It kind of doesn't fit. Nothing here. If you don't laugh at that one, a stalker
Bite what you can chew. He says, tell it to the thing that's got its teeth in my ass.
So down to the place to buy what you need, sell what you don't, and have your fun. Anyone got zombies and mutants as well.
Now they're all dirty again.
Oh. So fucking good. I need to get some attachments for it and some upgrades, but this is great.
If I made some coupons, then today wasn't wasted.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to bed. My brother lands early tomorrow to get here for Christmas. And it is, as you can see, 3 in the fucking morning.